Yes. Two. 6 minus 4. It would equal 6 over 10, -10.
I can see why you would put that. You're subtracting the negative 4. So it like that subtraction symbol always comes down. And then if the number's negative, you would still include it. So it becomes -6 plus 4.
So would it end up being -2? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
6 over -2, which is negative.
Because usually though, if you were doing that, it would add up to -10, right?
If it was -6 minus 4, yes.
Okay.
You know, if you were the
I thought that was like the same thing.
yeah, 2 negatives make a positive. You know that.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I know that.
so that's thing one. We got the slope. Yay, we got the slope. So I'm gonna grab the question again, just kind of reframe it here. We know that the slope is -3. Great. We also need a point. We have 2 points. We have -4, 6, -6, 12. So you pick one of the points. Pick a point. Doesn't matter which one. You pick a point.
6, 4, -4 and 6.
Okay, so we're gonna use this one. That's fine. Y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. This is point slope form. Maybe something else to put on that note sheet. Hard. Okay, the point you chose is x1 and y1. You have m. You're going to substitute in for x1, y1, and m. You're going to leave x and leave y.
So you substitute for y1, m, and x1?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you know which number to put in for m? That's what.
The slope, we just calculated it.
-3.
Yeah, we did all that work to find the slope.
Yeah, okay.
So we have y minus 6 equals
6 equals
-3 x
X
minus a
minus
-4.
-4. -4.
That becomes x plus 4.
Okay, got it.
All right, then that is your final answer.
Yeah. And then it
Okay.
would say, what is the y-intercept of this line?
No, we haven't done B yet, unfortunately.
Oh,
I know it seems like we've done a lot of work, but that's everything for part A.
okay.
So for part B, you do take your result from part A, and you have to put it in what's called slope-intercept form. That's y equals mx plus b. Okay, so we're gonna take this equation right here that we just found. And we are going to solve for y. So that there's really a couple things you're doing. The first is you're distributing the slope. So that -3 on the outside of the parentheses, that goes into both of these on the inside.
Okay, got it.
So that becomes -3x minus 12. And then you have to move the constant on the side with the y. So you basically have to undo this -6 by adding 6. Y equals -3x minus 6.
Okay, got it.
Okay. We should
And that's the
do,
final answer.
that is balance for B. We should do, well, let's continue on with the rest of this problem. I assume you need it for the, like, do you have to turn this in?
Yeah, and it would just be nice to like look at for
Yeah.
for
Okay. So I'll give
practice.
you another one after we're done with this, like that. So part C,
What is
that's where,
y-intercept of the line?
yes. Now you actually can read it right from this. It's the B value,
Okay,
and that ends up being this right there.
-6.
So if you want to write it as an ordered pair, it's 0,
Is the b
-6.
value always the farthest one on the right, or how would
It's the number without the variable.
number without the variable? Okay.
Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So then the next question, and I'm going to write both the forms that we had so you to try and answer this. Let me go grab them. So we had this.
And then when it asks which form is easier to use to find the y-intercept, do I just say which form I would prefer?
No, I'm going to write them here. So it's the answer is that you can only use. So let me just write. This is point slope on the left. This is slope intercept on the right. You can only find the y-intercept from the one on the right.
Okay.
So there's not like a which is easier. It's like, well, that is the only option.
Okay.
The
Slope
only
is
option
the
is
only option.
yes.
Slope. Okay, got it. And then one is the x-intercept of the line. Would that be the one with the variable?
This is
-3.
you have to, that's the slope. The -3 is the slope. You have to
Yeah.
set the entire equation equal to 0. So
Okay.
you're going to bring this one down and you're setting y equal to 0. 0 equals -3x -6. And you have to solve for x. Could you do that for us, please?
Yeah. Would you start off with adding 3 or dividing 3?
Nope. You look at the side with the variable, you got multiplication by -3, subtraction by 6.
Would you add 6 then?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. And then you add it to the 0 to the other side, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get everything away from the x.
So it equals 6 equals -3x. And then you would start with dividing 3, right? Or
-3. Yeah, -3.
-3, yeah.
Yes.
X equals 2,
-2.
-2.
And so that would be -2, comma 0 on
Got it.
all right, so we should redo each of these parts, but with some different numbers.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, those are good.
All right, so let's say f of 2 equals -3. I'm sorry, -3, not -2. What is this as an ordered pair? What's the ordered pair that this goes with?
2 and -3.
2, -3, good. Now let's say it's f of 5 equals -9.
Same thing, 5 and 9.
-9.
-9.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, let's find the slope. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Okay. -3 would be y1, right? Okay. And then would it be -6? -6 over -3.
-9 minus a -3 over 5 minus 2. So really close. You got
Oh, I mixed it up. I did -3 minus -9, 2 minus 5.
okay. So what is
Yeah,
your
that's
final
it.
slope?
2,
Try again.
-2.
Yes. Okay. So now I'm gonna write the following. M is 2, -2. And then I'm gonna use that first point. Let's see here. 2, -3. The equation in point slope form is y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. You have the m value for m, you have x1 and you have y1. Could you substitute those into this equation, please?
Yes. It'd be y minus -3
Okay.
equals -2 parentheses x minus 2.
Really close. What do you do with the two negatives here?
I'm not really sure.
You were asking me this earlier. Remember the whole like -4 minus a -6, or it was -6 minus -4. They become positive. Two negatives make a positive.
Oh, okay. And do you do that with everything? Because I feel like some things we don't do that with, and sometimes we do that.
Yeah, everything. There's no exceptions to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
what if
probably
there's a
putting
negative on like the other side of the y, or like if there was a number and it was a
the,
negative, would that?
yeah, it still doesn't matter that they're because it's over here. It's like you don't care about that. These two though pair up. It's like the one time the thing left and right work together.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So let's just reset here the screen, and we're going to convert to slope intercept form.
Yeah.
So what that means, we wrote this down. You first have to distribute this -2 into both. What does that become?
That would become -2x
Okay,
and negative or +4.
good. What's next here? How do you get y by itself?
You uh, would you just subtract 3?
Yes. You look at the side with the variable that you're solving for. Okay. Now this is going in the way back time machine, but what's the slope? What's the b value?
The slope is -2
Okay,
and the value is 1.
and that's the y-intercept.
Yeah,
That
the value is
really
always 1.
corresponds to 0, 1. Good. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay, let me try one more here. So let's say it's y plus 2 equals -3 x minus 1. I want you to solve for y, please.
Okay. Subtract the 2 first, right? And you move that.
No, I'm sorry. Did you distribute the -3? I didn't know if
Oh
you
no,
did
I
that
didn't do
already.
that first. Sorry.
Okay.
It would be
Yeah, but
-3x.
it's the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
-3x.
And minus -1 or 3. Sorry. Or
It's
+3.
3.
Positive
Yeah.
+3. Sorry, positive.
Okay.
Sorry. And then you move the 2 over.
Okay.
And add
So
it.
what does it be? You don't add, it's already being added. You
Um,
undo
oh,
addition.
subtract, sorry. You subtract the 2 and the 3. So it'd be
Okay.
y equals negative 3x plus 1.
Okay, what's the slope and what's the b value?
The slope is negative 3.
Okay.
And the b value is 1, which is the
Very good.
y-intercept.
All right, good. Let's say you have something like this, y equals 2x minus 8. And we want to find what's called the x-intercept. The x-intercept is where it crosses the x-axis. And that's the line y equals 0. So it literally means y equals 0, put 0 in for y, and then solve for x. What would that be?
That would just you add the 8 first and move it over, so it'd be 8 equals negative 2.
Mhm.
And then you would divide 2.
Okay,
And then it would equal x equals 4.
x equals 4. Good. All right. Number 2 is really a weird question, the way they're putting it, but we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to explain it as best I can. Oh boy. Okay, sketch a function with the range y equals 6. So what they're really saying is that y is always 6. Y is always 6. Notice they don't tell you anything about x.
Yeah.
Do you agree? There's nothing given about x. They don't talk about the domain. They don't tell you anything. They just say
Yeah.
y is always 6. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to give me your favorite x value.
I don't know, 6.
Pick a different number besides 6.
4.
4. What is y? Y is always 6.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pick my favorite x value, which is 1, because I'm really creative. And the y value is always 6. Okay, now let's graph these 2 points on the line, or on the graph. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 6. There's 4, 6. There's only one line that connects 2 points. Do you remember the name of this line right here?
No, but I'll probably remember it if you give me a refresher on it.
This is a horizontal line.
Horizontal line, yeah, just a horizontal line.
All right, now I'd like you to use these 2 points and calculate the slope.
Just do the x1, x2, y1, y2.
Yes, but you gotta do it in the right order. Very important.
Can you write down the order if that's? It
Well,
would just be x1.
I'm gonna go back and grab the equation of the slope.
Yeah.
If I can find it here. Way back, here it is. Okay. You can choose the order for x1 and y1. Like, you're not bound to the first one being x1 and y1, although that's a good choice. X2 and y2, your choice.
Would it equal 0 and 3?
Do you mean 0 on top?
Yeah, 0 on top.
Okay, what is 0 divided by anything
Uh,
besides 0?
0.
Yes. So this has a slope of 0. All right.
Yes, correct.
All right. Part B, we kind of already did part B. We have 2 points there for part B, so we're gonna just add to it. Yeah, grab this. So we wrote 4,6, 1,6. Give me another x value. You said 6, that's fine. 6,6. What's one more x value?
1,
Already have 1.
2.
Okay, 2,6. All of those
On
points,
this, are we just making up like we're just making up points and stuff or x values?
well, they have to fall in the line, but yes, you're making up x
Yeah.
values. Now we're supposed to use function notation. So we have to go back where we started previous round. The first one becomes f of 4 equals 6.
Okay.
The next one is f of 1 equals 6. F of 6 equals 6. And f of 2 equals 6. All right, really quickly here, I'll just give you part C because we've kind of already done it. The equation is y equals 6.
Okay.
You could probably do parts D and E, but we are unfortunately out of time.
Okay.
Bless you. The